Figgmunity Radio, Power 106, LA's #1 for hip hop. I go by AD.
Your boy Ace-Boy Pun.
I'm T-Rail, you know what I mean?
And I'm Heather.
How's everybody doing this Sunday again?
Man, what's going on, man?
I feel like we got a rotation now. It's official. We've been here, what, a month now?
Yeah. Feel good. We got our coffee. You know what I
man.
mean? It's getting real comfortable, man. It's getting real comfortable.
I'm
man.
learning my way to Burbank. Burbank's a little confusing to drive through.
For real?
A little bit.
It's a lot of zigzags.
I always get lost every time I come to Burbank.
Yeah, man.
But I found my little coffee shop, so I'm good.
Yeah, shout out to Alfred's going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I've been out here about 9 years now.
9 years?
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah, 9 years.
Golly, Burbank is a good place, man.
I love it.
I love it out here. But it's hot in the streets right now, man. I couldn't wait till I got on this mic to talk about it, man.
Go ahead.
Man,
Speak your mind.
Stephen A. and LeBron James is going at it.
Going crazy.
They going crazy. They going crazy.
Stephen A. wants all the smoke.
He want all the smoke, man. And LeBron James wants the smoke, surprisingly.
He said he would have swung on him.
Wow.
Did you see LeBron James post Stephen A. on his stories last night? Boxing class, looking crazy.
Woo.
Shout out to my guy Van too, man. Van Lathan, because he had posted, they asked ChatGTP who would win a fight out of Stephen A. Smith and LeBron. And it broke down like Stephen A.'s stature, basically saying LeBron would beat the dog out of him. Yeah. So ChatGTP is telling you that.
Man, he don't stand a chance, man. That physically fit LeBron is out there running up and down the court every day.
Yeah.
Probably did that in years, man.
Bro, he waking up at 3 in the morning to work out every day, bro. He is 40 years old, 22 years in the NBA. You lost your mind talking about he would have swung.
Do you think Stephen A. works out every day?
No.
At all? Huh?
It doesn't matter. Because Stephen A. don't have a bunch of songs like they got now for LeBron, man. And they're hits, too.
How many?
LeBron James.
Amazing.
It's a hit.
LeBron
Stephen
James.
A. don't want no smoke, man. But, I mean, it's all good for content purposes, and it looks good on camera until they both put in the ring or in the alley.
That'll never happen.
No,
alley
man.
is crazy.
He don't want the alley.
Nah.
LeBron got height. He got reach. He got everything, bro.
Him and Bronny just packing Stephen A. out.
But you know that
Together.
Stephen A. might have that old man strength. You know them old people be knocking stuff.
Hit you with the rock.
Oh, yeah. Especially the ones that work on cars.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. You know, you
Man.
can always chime in your sons, LeBron, too. They might run up. The sons want some smoke.
Everybody.
Bronny.
Hey, no, but Stephen A., he can't fight you physically, and he know that. He said that. People just bringing up the clip where he said he would have swung, but in that same clip, in that same breath, he was like, for sure I would have got my butt whooped. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But he can fight you with his words. That's what he's doing right now. So he bringing up a whole lot of personal stuff right now. It's going crazy about, championships being won and him not showing up to this party and this event and why you didn't show up here, why you didn't support this person and this person supported you and this person is he's right there. He's the reason why you got championships, this, that, and the other. And why you didn't show up to Kobe Memorial? I'm like, hold on.
Was that necessary?
You asking T-Real, is that necessary?
That's a low blow.
That's a T-Real move all the way.
To bring up Kobe LeBron's funeral is kind of, bring up Kobe's funeral is kind of crazy.
That is crazy.
Not if you in a trying to hit below the belt.
He trying to hit below the belt, bro.
That's
Okay, but
hitting
leave
below the
Kobe
belt.
out of it.
Listen, again, like she said.
Leave Kobe out of it.
Listen,
Come on, man.
that's not me. This is T-Rail right here we talking to. This is something that he would do. You didn't show up to Kobe. Like, that's what he would do.
I love it.
See?
Nah, man. Shout out to LeBron James, man. I mean, in this instance, I don't know. In this situation, LeBron, Stephen A., I don't know if you would want to do that. Man. Who's more important right now to the sports scene?
Man, listen, it's not even
LeBron
about
or Stephen A.
It's not even about who's important to the sports scene. This benefits Stephen A. way more than this benefits LeBron right now. If I'm Stephen A., I'm going to keep throwing haymakers to keep getting the responses.
You got to keep milking it.
You got to keep milking the game right now.
You got to keep milking
it's
it.
good for both parties, man, because we've never seen this side of LeBron like this. On like some viral beefing with somebody that else is viral that could come back and counter him. Like, that's dope. And even get LeBron to pop out and do a podcast and talk about it. and get on the podcast like the Pat McAfee podcast and talk about it, and then you know he's going to come back, Stephen A, and go crazy. And then LeBron, what is he going to do now? Is he going to counter again? Because he did the IG post.
Hey, listen.
Is he going to go on another podcast? Is he going?
As long as he win these games like he just did a few days ago, that last second tip in, that was amazing, man. Everything else can cease to exist. I don't care. LeBron James.
LeBron, you know what I mean, to win that championship.
To get
now,
cracking.
just to shut Stephen A up a little bit.
Ooh, if he wins a championship, it's over.
Yeah.
And let Bronny get the last shot.
Ooh, because
beater.
He was talking that mess, and then we won. We won at the buzz.
That
I'm like,
that right there.
give us some motivation. Keep talking that mess,
And
Stephen A.
no. And mind you, he only had 2 points until almost the fourth quarter. So I was like, man, Stephen A, getting to him, man. He taking this in the game, but he came back. He got popping. 13
Man.
points.
I'm trying to let y'all know, man. It's getting rigged out here, bro.
What you mean?
All these point spreads and all.
Okay,
this
wait,
stuff.
hold on.
Man, why nobody ever talk about the Clippers?
That's messed up.
The Clippers doing their
The
thing.
hate is crazy.
They
for
doing
the
their thing.
Always
Clippers
been
suck.
crazy.
That's why.
Oh no! Shout out to the Clippers.
No, ain't no
suck.
shout out to the
They
Clippers.
They do not suck, bro.
No, you know what? Shout out to the Clippers. My boy James Harden is
Yeah,
over
bro,
there.
there you go.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to the Clippers. He just signed my jersey, man. They
Yeah.
And we said
and their arena.
courtside.
Yeah, that arena
We
is
just
very
said
beautiful.
courtside.
He got the V9s out right now.
Very.
Kawhi, he popping back in form. You know what I'm saying? Norman
Yeah.
Powell, he doing his thing too. The Clippers is all right.
Yeah.
Zubac,
Yeah, even though I'm a
he
Laker
get
fan,
rebounds for me.
man, shout out to the Clippers. They doing their own thing. They separated from their big brother, man.
Yeah.
They separated from their big brother.
To be fair, the Intuit Dome is
Intuit Dome
The
is
That's a,
Intuit
crazy.
it's a
Dome
very
is
nice
beautiful.
place. It's beautiful.
Again, I'm a Laker fan, but
Yes.
all my Laker fans, the Intuit Dome, that's our second home. So I need y'all to buy tickets over there and run that up.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Intuit Dome.
Ooh, it's cold over there.
Or we can move the Lakers to the Intuit.
And
Yeah.
give them the Staples Center.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually crazy. though.
Lakers got a Staples Center. They're the second best team in LA. Rams first. We got SoFi. So shout out to the Rams. Just want to throw that out.
Well, you said the Rams.
I'm a Rams fan. If y'all
Rams
know
better
LA.
than the Lakers
Yeah, for sure. We're the number one team in LA.
right now?
sure.
Nah.
Number one team in LA.
Bro,
number one's- the number one-
Luka is going crazy right now. You got
When last time they had
LeBron.
championship?
Austin Reeves is
When last time they
going
had championship?
crazy.
When last time you brought a championship to LA?
We just brought a championship to LA, man. From the
Well, in the bubble, right?
When? We brought
Yeah,
we brought
the
last
bubble.
one. The bubble don't count.
The bubble
The
does
bubble
count.
counts.
don't
Why do
count.
you hate Los
the
Angeles?
bubble
Why do
counts.
I hate Los Angeles? I just said my.
Don't say the bubble don't count.
Yeah,
then.
he likes the Clippers. He likes the Rams. He likes the off-brand of the
Oh,
He
man.
like-
shout out to the Rams.
I just like.
He like whoever let him in for
crazy.
free. That's what fun does.
I didn't know
Some of the
each
Rams
team.
off-branders.
No, I mean I love the Rams. I mean
messed
love
up,
going
brother.
to the games. Enjoyed myself at the Rams game that
Hey,
we went
talking
to.
about somebody from off-brand from Los Angeles.
Wow, 80.
Oh,
Texas,
my
where hip
God.
hop lives.
I think LA, we are doing our thing. We got the best baseball team, the best football team.
Hands
We got-
down.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna definitely give the best football team. And then we got we got a great basketball team.
See, I can't film with y'all.
I didn't know each team had their own stadium. That's new to me. I thought
Arena.
people
Arena.
I thought they shared their own
At one
arena.
point it was, but the Intuit Dome just came, so now the Clippers got their own thing.
Okay, so like you can't come over here to
Lakers
the new
used to be at
stadium.
Great Western, then they got Staples, and then Clippers moved into Staples. Clippers used to play at the Coliseum. What was
The
that?
Coliseum.
Old school back in the day.
Yeah, the Coliseum.
When them tickets was $4, and they'll give them to you when you
It
get
was
grades.
free.
Damn.
Yeah, when you got a little good grades, they'll say, "Hey, you can go get a Clipper game," and you didn't even want to go.
Rest in peace of the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Golly,
Did you ever go
bro.
swim in the Coliseum?
Swimming? I don't know how to swim, pops.
You don't know how to swim.
You,
No,
you
a
can
lot of-
float. You can
no,
float though.
I'm giving y'all a fun fact about black people.
No,
A lot
it's
of
not
us
black
have-
people.
A lot
It's
of us
you.
have asthma and we don't swim. If you have asthma,
No.
Man, don't
You
put
don't
that
even
on
have
me.
asthma.
we had asthma. I had asthma when I was a kid.
We're too old of an age to be not knowing how to swim, pun.
So you telling me
Get
right
it
now,
together.
if a boat tip over, you just gone?
When the last time
Yes,
you swam?
I go swimming.
Bro, you're
I go swimming all the
We're all
time.
gonna crash and burn and die.
I'm not.
I know how to
In the
swim
ocean?
very good.
In ocean, I
In
can
the
swim in
In
ocean.
the ocean, you don't know how to swim from the middle of the ocean all the way back to shore.
I could probably get back.
You know what my
you
mom
could.
Yes,
told
I
me?
could. I can swim real
Bro,
good.
your arms is gonna collapse.
My
That's
mom
how it's
always
No,
told
your
me.
arms is gonna collapse.
You're going against the current, bro.
My
That's
mom
crazy.
always told me this: if you tip over in a boat, fall in the ocean, you can only do this for so long. Swim with your arms.
Exactly.
She was like, you have to flip over until your back
float.
and float.
And that's why I win.
Catch your breath.
You don't
know how to
She was
float.
like, you'll
Big, I know how
float to
float.
shore.
What?
You don't know how to float,
Bro, look it up. Fat people can float for hours.
so you on Hippo edition.
Yeah.
So you can't really swim.
I can't swim. No, I can't swim.
I can swim. I was going to lifeguard classes. I used to want to be a lifeguard.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
You was all Baywatch.
And I was going to, all that.
Wow.
90210. I was going to the classes to learn.
That's like wanting to be a
Is
cop.
that right?
Yeah.
Well, you know I'm half white,
Lifeguards
but
ain't no
I learned how to doggy paddle. I know how to dog. I can do a diving board.
Pud, I do not want to see you doggy paddle.
So both of them got in and they could swim. Who you gonna help first?
Yeah.
You out of
I'm gonna help the one who can't
So,
swim.
Andy-
It's gonna be very heavy over here.
I'm just gonna be like, Bud, get on my back.
Hey, I'm gonna hold my breath like.
Bud, hold on.
Todo escandiloso.
Do you guys give your kids swimming lessons?
Yeah, they know how to swim. all
How
of
do
them.
they teach them to swim now? Because when I was younger, they would make us go to the tallest diving board,
Just jump in.
jump off, let you try to gather yourself, and then they'll save you. That's how I learned how to swim.
Oh my gosh, they don't do it like that.
I mean, that's how I learned how to
They
swim.
handcuff you too.
Wow.
That's what they do in Navy SEALs. That's how they teach. They handcuff you and they throw you in the water.
Oh, I seen that.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't want to go to Navy SEALs.
Either.
But no, I put my kids in swimming in the YMCA last year, and I'm teaching them to swim. I didn't know how to swim because I had asthma. I had bad asthma growing up as a kid. And my mom, if I got in water, I get sick. Like,
Oh,
So
because
how
of all
did
the
you- How did you
chlorine
get through your
fumes.
asthma? Is this why you're so angry now?
no, you grow out of asthma.
Bro still got asthma.
For sure.
No, as a
He
kid.
still
I
got
think this is
asthma.
why he's so angry all the time, because he don't want.
Bro, what asthma got to do with anger?
It's both starts with an A.
No. I know. So you can grow out of asthma, bro. You know that, right?
Yeah, because I had asthma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grow out of it. And my mom used to have like a little theory. You know how black people got theories. Yeah, drink coffee when you were. And I used to drink
They used to
coffee.
give you coffee as a child?
Yeah. You know, it was always like coffee could stunt your growth or coffee could help cure asthma when you were a kid.
I never heard that one.
You heard it could stunt your growth, though.
I heard it stunt your growth.
Yeah, but.
And like, saltine crackers and ginger ale will cure anything.
Yeah.
Hood myth.
Yeah.
Well, I had asthma too when I was younger, and I used to have
You
a machine.
still got asthma.
I used to have a machine and all that. And
breathing
I,
machine and all that?
yeah, but I ran track, and then one of my Hispanic homies, he used to play soccer, and he had asthma too. So he like, bro, just let's run. You know what I'm saying? Up and down the field, do laps, and then he was like, just run until you got to keep taking your inhaler till your inhaler just don't even work no more. So I was just running, and I used to do 4 laps with him just as a warm-up. I used to be taking it because my second lap, I'd be like wheezing, and I'd be taking
High
my
school?
shit. Yeah, I'd be taking the inhaler,
He tried to kill you.
and then it just stopped working because my lungs just start opening up the more I ran.
That's the worst medical advice I ever
Oh
heard.
my goodness.
Use
the
all
more-
your albuterol.
It worked.
It worked.
It
So see,
worked.
my asthma didn't even make it to high school. Like, I lost it in middle school. I didn't make it to high school.
So did you have your albuterol too?
I had all that.
Because
My
my
kid-
son,
my
he
kids
has a
now.
breathing machine.
Yeah, my
For
kids
sure.
have it.
I had the breathing machine because I used to wake up in the middle of the night, and we used to have to rush to the emergency room because the pump, the little pump didn't work. I'm like, man, this ain't working, mom. And my mama had to take me to the emergency room, and she hot the whole time. We going, I told you to do this when you go to sleep. We get there, and we got to sit there for 4 hours just for them to
Yeah.
put the breathing machine on. Then I'm good. Then we go back home and whatever. I'm like, man, I'm tired of this.
Yeah.
But
They give you
Yeah.
the shot now.
yeah, but the running track, you know what I'm saying? Me running track, it helped me. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it helped me. Then I just grew out of it. Just one day, I didn't need none of that.
Didn't need it.
Nope, I didn't need it at all.
So LA, we got to teach Pun how to swim this summer.
And then
We
you know,
have to. It's a must.
I don't really, like, when do I got to swim?
What if you go to a pool party and fall in? You be having your own pool parties?
Bro, I can swim in a pool. Like, that's only, like, wall to wall. I could do that. It's just doggy paddle underwater. I could do, like,
The ocean is scary.
ocean is different. Ocean, you going against currents, and that's crazy. bro.
Fish might bite you. Every time I'm under the water in the ocean, I'm like, a shark's right under me. He's gonna get me.
If we all in the pool, the shark is gonna eat me and Pun first.
I just saw a video the other day.
He gonna
where
be disappointed. He bites you real.
It was a video in Mexico with some tourists where they got on a boat and they had like the cage where you could go jump in. and see
Oh, I want to do
sharks.
that. I want to do that.
Okay, but the shark broke in the cage.
Oh heck no.
He broke in.
Yeah, he
Bro
broke
was
cage.
in the cage with him.
Oh
cage.
my
He
god.
He hurt somebody.
What?
No, he didn't hurt him.
Shark do.
Bro, the part where you go in at, the shark went in for the side and came up out the top where you come in at.
Oh
And
my
we like,
god.
whoa.
You know what's crazy? When I bought that, and I'm not going to disrespect this company, I had bought the Apple Vision Pro. That was like one of the demos. Is like you could be in there with the shark
Swimming with sharks.
when they put you in the cage, but they have like the headset on. And I wanted to really do that. I'm cool now.
Let's put it on a lighter scale. Would y'all swim with dolphins?
Yeah, we have.
No,
Y'all have?
Yeah, we did that.
them dolphins be humping people.
What?
They freaky. They
I
super
never knew
freaky.
that, AD.
Well, some of
They-
them dolphins will get you though.
Has anybody ever been bitten by a dolphin?
No.
Some of them dolphins.
Everybody gets humped by dolphins.
Some of them dolphins will get you,
Do
bro.
dolphins bite?
Yeah.
We gotta look this up. That's like an elementary fact.
Dolphins
Man,
don't bite.
dolphins go
I've
get
never heard
you,
nobody
bro.
get bit by
You
a
ain't
dolphin.
never heard nobody getting bit by a dolphin.
No.
Man, somebody out there got bit by a dolphin. I guarantee you this.
I bet you there's more people getting humped by dolphins than bit by dolphins.
They'll get you that way too, though, and they'll take you all the way under.
Now they do that. They'll take you all the way up. They try to
under.
get you. They try to get you out the paint.
Yeah, they gonna get you out the
They
bank.
try to get you out the paint.
They'll bite you.
I've never heard of nobody getting bit by a dolphin.
No, but they do take you to the bottom. They try to kill you.
Really?
Dol-
Okay.
yeah.
Google says, yes, dolphins can and do bite humans. Though it's not their typical behavior and bites are often rare, they may bite when feeling threatened, harassed, or they become habituated to being fed.
What? I did not know that.
You know what's crazy?
Everybody think dolphins are all so nice.
That reminds me. Did you guys hear about like what are the whales? They all got together and they was like fighting the ships and stuff.
You talking about the killer whales?
Yes. They
The
all were like
orchids?
they're fighting the ships and stuff like that. They coming
orchids.
together. I'm like, bro, it's real crazy in the sea.
Yeah,
Oh my
The
God.
orchids is smart.
Orcas are
Or
super
or
smart.
one is hurt and they see a ship, they'll be
Orcas,
like,
there we go.
Orcas.
Not okra like what we eat.
The sea is disgusting. Listen, I don't let my kids get in the beach no more.
That's because you
out
taking
here.
a
It
dock
is
waller.
so disgusting, bro, when you think about it. No,
That
really
dock waller.
think about this, bro.
Yeah, dock water. They got
Listen,
condoms
listen.
and all type of stuff in there.
The-
Can I
the
say that on the
ocean-
radio? Sorry.
The ocean is one big toilet, bro.
Oh yeah, safe sex. I'm
It's one
sorry.
big toilet, bro. You are going to get in the water and play with where all these fishes and everything poop and pee and all that. And then them ships, y'all ever saw the ship when they dumped the stuff?
Yeah, they dumped us. Yeah,
They
yeah.
dump the
That's
toilets.
disgusting.
They dump it in the ocean. It's nasty. And it just all be in the ocean water. And you go play in it.
Why you talking about me?
That's crazy.
You know what's crazy? I had got hives one time because I swallowed some ocean water.
God.
I had got hives before. Swallowing dock water, ocean water.
You look
before.
like you got high.
Dang.
But what about when you're like in Jamaica or Turks and Caicos? That ocean, they dump in there too?
It's all one ocean. It
It's
just spreads.
It is all one ocean.
I mean, they take it to the other side of it.
But that water is clear.
It's clear, blue.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Why isn't our water clear?
LA don't.
Because they got people taking a dump like AD. Them dumps nasty.
Do we
And
have
highs.
do we have nice beaches in Los Angeles?
No.
We got nice
None, right?
I mean, they're nice, but they're not swimmable. To me, they're freezing.
I don't like sand.
I mean, I like the ocean, but I'll just get in up to my knees. I'm not going past that.
You know, my biggest, like, I hate it, especially when I go overseas or out of town, when you get in the water somewhere and it's like leaves and twigs in the pool.
I don't
I hate
like
that
that.
to touch my body. I hate it.
With the territory.
I don't
I
like
don't
that.
like
When
that
y'all see
either.
weed getting hooked to your ankle and all that.
Ugh.
I got
That's
a fun
Santa
fact.
Monica.
I got a fun fact.
Malibu,
When I
all
was
that.
young, my mom took me to Cherry Beach. This is Cherry Beach and Long Beach. And we went swimming in the ocean down there. And seaweed wrapped around my neck. I almost choked. I still remember this.
Oh my
Almost
God.
drowned in
That
the
was
water.
scary.
Why you laughing, bro?
That is
I have
so
a
scary.
heart, man.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
literally
because
telling you about a near-death experience and you laughing.
yeah, because my mom's scared of the water because of that same thing. The
It wrapped
seaweed
around
took
my
her
neck.
under.
That was the first time you ate some vegetables, huh? You saved yourself.
Seaweed salad. It wrapped around my neck, man. And that scared me, man. I'm like, I never go all the way in. So now, when I was doing it before I stopped with my kids, I would just go right to there and just play right where you put your feet in.
Yeah.
So don't when a stingray sting you, you got to pee on them, right?
What?
I never
You
hear
on
about
stingray.
that.
Oh,
No,
it's
not pee on the stingray.
Jellyfish.
Sorry, Los Angeles.
That's
when a
jellyfish.
jellyfish sting you. You got to pee on the area.
It's National Geographic.
I
hour.
never heard of
peeing
that.
on a stingray
No,
is
that's
crazy.
that's jellyfish. I think.
Yeah,
that sting you.
jellyfish, like if they get on your
Yeah.
skin, you have to,
That's
pee on
one of the
what's
ways.
called.
That's one of the ways you can cure it for
So
sure.
Heather, if T-Rail gets stung by a stingray, are you peeing on his wound?
Yes, if it's gonna heal him, 100%.
That be coming out like a
Don't even
waterfall.
ask me.
All right, Bud. If T-Rail get
Come on, man.
are you
crazy.
peeing on T-Rail's wound?
You can pee in the cup and then pour
Hey,
it
bro,
on
close
there.
your eyes.
Pee in the cup
Yeah, y'all crazy. Man.
and then pour.
You gonna let him just suffer?
Hey, man, come on.
Y'all
Damn.
crazy out here. The homies crazy
You should
out
save
here in
the
Los
homies.
Angeles, man. What's going on, man?
Los Angeles, say the homies movement,
Say
man.
the homies, bro. What is going
Beautiful
on?
LA, man. It's about to be spring. Well, I thought it was going to be because spring kicked off. It was hot for 2 days and it rained yesterday.
Yeah.
And here we are today. Is it? Today it looked like it was going to be a beautiful day, man.
This weather is just so bipolar.
It's all over the
I
place.
can't keep up.
We do for earthquakes, it
Best
seems like.
place in the world, though. I
It
wouldn't
is.
trade it for the world, man.
It is.
Los Angeles?
I go to other places. I'll be like, man, it's nothing like LA. We complain because we're from here until you go to other places, and you be like, yeah, that's cool with this other place for 1 or 2, 3
3 days anywhere, I get
And
home
then you
sick.
be like, oh, I gotta go back to home, man.
Let me ask y'all that, man. Since we on, LA's #1 for hip hop, you feel me? When you in the club, I want to ask y'all this: what are 5 bangers? Your 5 top bangers from Los Angeles artists only that's gonna get the club going.
In current day or just in general?
Dang.
Because
Oh,
you
okay,
got
LA
the
artists.
hits.
LA artists
LA
only.
artists, 'cause I
LA
got my
artists.
number one
Yeah, because
South
I was just gonna say no, you can't go
gotta drop
south.
Future stick talk. You gotta drop that. But let's talk about LA artists.
We're going
Cause,
crazy, crazy.
I mean,
If it's going to be LA artists, it's going to be juice.
No, AD.
Every time. Every time.
Wait a minute.
I got my girl in the back too. I know she want to answer. It's five of the top LA artists that you know. If
Current?
Mine
Look.
for sure. RJ. I can't say the word come easy.
Yeah, that's good.
As soon as that beat start, you just
BPT too.
Huh?
BPT by YG.
BPT?
For sure.
In the
Got our
club?
reasons.
Yeah,
In the
yeah,
club?
we got it. For sure.
In the club.
Yeah, when I come on, they go crazy.
If the club is dry,
Well, okay.
I'm talking about ain't nobody dancing.
Or Big Bang take Lil Bang.
You need to get it popping.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
Big Bang
it's
take
songs
Lil Bang.
with that first 5 seconds that grab you, like a Greedo, Run for Your Life. As soon as it come on, and it grabs you.
Yep,
you get up.
yep.
Like those type of records, hoes come in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can you say ho on the radio?
No. Bro, we just got beeped out and I just said it too.
You just said it.
And then you followed me up. We can't say it.
Ho.
That's LA.
Ho. We
start
talking
over
about
there.
Christmas in
All
Los
right,
Angeles.
that's my one. RJ, come easy, and what's yours?
I would say either Big Bang, take Lil Bang, or BPT for sure.
Okay.
YG, he always got a couple like classics that they drop in the club that everybody for sure gonna say.
Okay. T-Rail, what's yours?
Man, I don't know, man. It might have to be something from E40 though, man.
You said LA.
Well, damn. I mean,
Yeah, he done lost his mind. Ever since that stingray bit him.
I feel like he from LA. I don't know why, man.
Nah, Unc is
That's
phone.
a reach.
That is a super.
Why?
Yeah.
California? Yeah, they don't
like
like that, huh?
Heck no, they don't like that.
Okay, they don't like that. Sorry,
KMEL.
man. I'm trying to take E40
Them
from y'all,
homies-
bro.
You got Blast.
It's not power. Never mind.
You got Blast. You got Joe Moses. You
Ooh,
got
Joe
Blue Bus
Moses.
Clan.
You got blue. Yeah, walking in Blue Bus Clan for
walking-
sure.
Oh,
Fuck
Blue
yeah.
Bus Clan.
You
That's a
got
good one.
Bino. Bino got
Yeah.
classics.
Facts.
Bino
facts.
got
There's
classics.
too many to choose.
Facts.
I can't pick.
Ooh,
got
you
classics.
you might have to put on that Blue Bus and it's going.
Walking in for sure.
You got
It's
1K
going.
J, AZ Chai,
For sure.
Rucci.
For sure.
They all got
What about Heather? She didn't say
records.
nothing.
Shout out to TikTok.
I can't choose.
She gonna be like, don't I be with Jay Money serving everybody.
I love how TikTok. I was just saying, shout out to TikTok, 310 baby, because that really made that song go crazy around the world. But Young LA,
Young LA.
doing the same thing with Young LA right
Yeah,
now.
serving and everybody showing their money.
Rich kids, they going back. They getting back up.
It's going crazy.
Yeah, I asked that question because I was listening to somebody from doing a pod, and they was asking the club bangers that'll get people up, and he said computers, and I was like, what is computers?
In New York, yeah, for sure.
They was like, that's the #1 song that'll get people up out of their seat.
New York DJs, they play computers. They for sure gonna
What
go
is
crazy in the
computers?
That Roddy Rebel and all
Roddy
them.
Rebel. Is it Roddy Rebel?
It's Roddy
right?
Rebel. Yeah.
Roddy Rebel.
Yeah.
Roddy Rebel.
But like, if you got your LA
That's the reason
hood
why.
classics, like, you know, not from LA artists though, but like Geeked Up is one you could drop in any party in LA. People gonna go crazy. Geeked Up for show, or what's the I never let a little bow wow me. Hood in. That's what?
Nah.
They love that.
Where at? Where at?
Or Keek the Sneak. That's my
You're
word.
talking about like a 35 and over club. Like,
Yeah, we're talking.
How old are you?
dropping Gorilla Zoe is not as impactful as the Future record. You drop Future record, you're going out of here.
Which Future record you playing
I
though?
told you Stick Talk.
Stick top.
Stick Talk every time?
Stick Talk. Go
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I'm with you on that one. For sure.
Took the hottest shit.
Go crazy. But right now, for sure in LA, GNX album. You can drop it.
Anything.
Yeah.
Squab a lot.
Yeah, just drop it.
Yep.
Squab a lot.
TV
Yeah.
off.
TV off. Yeah, just drop anything off of there. You can
Peekaboo.
drop it. Yeah, it can go
For sure.
R&B for you.
Yeah. I'm with that.
I'm with that.
I'm with that,
I'm
man.
getting more in tune to Playboy Cardi. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
That's cool.
Nah,
like
Playboy
the
Cardi
Cardi
album's
album.
great.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
Playboy Cardi
saying, that's
album cool,
cool.
man.
Now Mojo Jojo, I like that a lot.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's cool.
it'll go crazy in the club.
Yeah. That's
So
cool.
okay, so let me ask you, Pun, what is your favorite current album, maybe in the last year, other than GNX?
Album.
A body of work.
Album. I can't say I got a favorite album besides GNX. Album that I'm listening to from somebody start to finish.
That you was like, oh, I don't even got to be start to finish. You like, hey, this is a good album that I heard
Blast.
in a long time. Blast for sure.
GNX for me. That was it. I like album wise. I'm a singles man. I love. I'm a playlister on my own apps. I love taking singles, but hearing somebody with a classic. Oh, I like. You know who last album I liked? Where I was like, just because it was over my expectations.
Who?
Was Dom Kennedy album.
Oh, that
When I
was
said
great.
Dom, I'm like, oh, this is way better than I expected.
I don't like how they took the my favorite song off the album though. The love is the reason.
You know, samples, man.
I was hot.
I
That was
like
my favorite one on the album.
They like, go ahead and skip it. It's over with.
Yeah.
Dom album
man.
was it over exceeded my expectations, and I was like, oh, it was fire.
Now, let me ask you, does Spotify have that problem? Because I know, like, Apple, I'm an Apple Music guy. I'm sorry. When certain things don't clear, they just take it off the album. I'm like, dang, you can at least leave it on there.
I know.
I mean, it comes down to the distro thing because if you they'll make you take your whole album down sometimes because of sample clearances. But you know, it's take it off. A lot of artists ain't clearing samples. They're just throwing a song out there. You know what I mean? Just think if somebody come out right now with a I Got the Juice using your beat and just put it out, you're gonna be like, hey, hold on, and the song going. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna need my chili
You know what I'm saying? It's the same
by
thing.
Monday.
What is one genre that y'all listen to that nobody would expect that y'all listen to in y'all whip?
Jazz.
Oh, you listen to jazz?
Yeah, my girl will take it
Scooter
every
boot
day.
up, bop, bop, bop.
No, smooth.
Oh, that's scat, huh?
Smooth jazz,
My
no
bad.
words. No,
Scat. What the heck?
Skit, bop, 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 bop. Put
Oh
over
my
this,
God.
with his fingers.
it's no words, bro. It's just all music.
Yeah, it's an instrument.
It's soothing for the brain because
I like jazz,
and
too.
when I listen to rap, bro, especially certain rap, it turns me up, and some I don't want to be turned up all the time.
That's what we play in the house too. Like when I'm like cleaning on a Saturday or Sunday, I'll just play jazz at a nice little low tone. It's
Exactly.
just something, throughout
Yeah.
the house. He
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, what is this?"
T Real with his
jazz?"
plants,
I
because
love
he be
it.
like, hey, I'm gonna put some jazz on with his plants.
I'm like, we getting older.
Yeah, I mean, if you wake up at 9 a.m. and you throw in Blue Lux, Clan, and RJ, you gonna
Yeah,
want to
nah.
drink. You gonna want to, you know what I mean? It's too early for all
I'll
that,
be
bro.
listening to like different stuff with different languages. It just be sounding good. I don't know what they
I
saying
was just
though.
gonna say I like Latin music, Hispanic music. I be listening to some, I could really ride to like some corridos music, like, and don't know what they talking about.
Like the Bad Bunny that and our photos. Da, da,
Yeah,
da,
we was
da.
listening to
I
Bad
like that.
Bunny the whole time in Mexico. I don't know nothing he was talking about.
Hey, no, but one time
Bangers.
I heard this Japanese thing on the video, and I don't know what the Asian girl's saying, but I'm sitting there listening to it, and it bang.
Yeah.
They got like Japanese like R&B, bro, and it sound crazy.
For real?
Yeah,
Really?
it sound like us, but I don't know what they
You
saying.
can get great samples from Japanese.
Yeah.
That's that's
Classic
crazy.
And
Japanese
I don't
R&B.
want to like repeat what I think it's saying because it could come across as
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My youngest son, he's a big fan of Morgan Wallen, the country.
Last night
So,
we
I'll
let
be
the
listening to that whole
liquor
album.
talk.
That's an album I listen to.
That's a banger,
My
though.
son made me listen to that for sure.
That's a banger,
he loves
though.
it. He loves it. He loves every song.
You know, I be going to the country clubs now, man.
YouTube, man. Kids pick up
Yeah.
stuff from YouTube and they take a liking to it.
Yeah.
And you be like, how did you even know this? And right now, my son has a huge beef right now with Drake. He hates Drake.
Because of the beef.
Because of the beef on YouTube, he done found out Kendrick is beefing with Drake.
That's
and he
how
hates Drake.
that's how my
Oh,
daughter
my
was. At
God,
one point in
man.
time, Drake was my daughter's screensaver, and then she switched up on him.
Nah, it's NBA YoungBoy.
Nah, now she's like, I'm on Kendrick.
Oh, that is
She like
crazy.
she West Coast. I almost shed a tear.
That beef really impacted kids' brains,
did.
man.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And they scream in the song too.
Because you got to think, their parents. You over there pro Kendrick. I'm pro Kendrick.
Yeah.
You pro Kendrick. The household, this is what they seeing. Ain't nobody over here supporting Drake. They like, hold on.
What is he? Now my kids is like, what is he really saying? Oh, he that? Oh, whoa.
Yeah. yeah.
Oh my God.
yeah.
And Zoe, she crazy. She like, hey, turn that off. She told me before I was smashing. She like, hey, no, turn that off. And then she was like, turn Kendrick on. But she told me, like, me and Tylee was sliding, and I had a Drake song come on. I think it was Pound Cake or something. She was like, man, turn that off.
Going crazy.
So do you feel comfortable letting your daughter drive you around? Because I know, what was it, 2 weeks ago you came over with your daughter?
No.
You still won't let her do it.
Man, look, I was
She was like, Dad, come on.
You be all passenger seat driver, huh?
Bro, she lived far from me, so I'm like, man, just come to my house in your car. Man, I dropped her off, and then I had to hop back on the freeway. I was like, there's no way you getting on this 405 by yourself.
Traffic.
I'm like, this is scary. You could never drive me nowhere.
That's a different type of driving, traffic. Like,
That is crazy.
L.A. traffic is crazy.
So it's easier to drive.
Huh?
It's easier to
No,
drive.
traffic, bro, you got to.
You barely moving.
You got to make
Yeah,
sure.
but when you got to get over.
Yeah, you got to make sure you're looking in the rear
Oh,
views.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Especially
gotta
getting
get
on the
over.
freeway.
I just Bogart.
The motorcycles, like L.A. traffic is crazy.
Those
bro.
motorcycles,
I
do
would hate
not
riding
like
a
that.
motorcycle. Riding a motorcycle in LA traffic.
How long did it take you to get enough courage to start bogarting?
Me?
Yeah, like,
Well,
ooh, let me over.
after 9 accidents.
Yeah,
I'm a pro
because
now.
you guys probably drive like you're the only one on the road.
Or you could drive with your eyes closed like I used to.
Well, that's
Oh
why you
my
can't drive
goodness.
any of the vehicles here at
They
Power
did,
106.
mate. They did. Wait, not just me. Not just me.
Why you hating?
You
bro?
and
I didn't
Pun.
say nobody.
Why they didn't bring my name?
Just
up,
know
bro?
it's two people. There's two people in this cast that when we got with Power 106, they said you guys cannot operate any vehicles. And let me tell you something. That Rolling Loud, I had to use the bathroom real bad, and I knew that we had a key to
the cart, golf
to the
cart?
cart. And I was just looking around. I was like, does
Should I
this qualify as a Power 106 vehicle?
Oh my God.
Because I
Should
got
I do it?
Because I got a boo boo, and I don't want to do it in the artist place over there. Everybody will clown me. So I was gonna take the cart and drive all the way around to the nearest bathroom. But I signed the papers, man.
So that's why you didn't use the bathroom, because you thought people was gonna clown you?
I held my poop for 6 hours,
It's nowhere to hide at a festival using the bathroom.
bro. But see, this is when you got that poop where it's like it's gonna be a while.
Yeah, this is wild.
Have y'all
Right.
ever pooped on a plane?
Nah, I'm gonna kill the plane.
On a plane, it's
Oh,
crazy.
that's
You ain't gonna kill the
horrible.
plane. The plane is like the jail toilets. They sucking the air out of the.
The plane bathrooms is made. The plane bathrooms is made for like people your size because they're small.
Yeah.
Me and AD on a plane bathroom is
Wait,
crazy.
speak for yourself, bro.
So you ain't never sat down on that toilet just to
No,
see if you can
bro,
sit down.
you
Bro,
walk
you
in there, you got like
You know how big I am in that
barely
plane bathroom?
pee. Barely move your legs.
Bro, my arm, I be like having to like stand sideways in the bathroom, like.
And then Pun leg be all swollen, so he can't even
Not
get up
stand
like that.
sideways.
Yeah, nah.
You
The
standing
bathroom-
sideways,
Like
peeing?
The bathroom was small, bro, so it's like I'm a big dude,
Yeah.
like size wise, you know.
So you over there crunching down like, hey.
No, I ain't doing all that, but
Oh, that's crazy.
I ain't never pooped on a plane.
Now,
Yeah,
I pooped on a plane before, man.
Have you ever did the club?
Pooped in the club is
That's
crazy.
out of pocket.
y'all
Pooped in the
wildin'.
club is really crazy.
I'm not pooping
bro.
in the club.
I didn't see somebody come out. Hey, he was just pooping, y'all. The DJ.
Ugh.
Nah, that's
Yeah, that's out
bad.
of pocket. That's out of
Pooping
pocket,
in the
man.
club is crazy.
I don't like pooping in public.
No, who does? You like to be at home in your comfort of
If
your
I gotta
own
go
home,
use the
in your
bathroom,
own
I'm
toilet.
using the bathroom.
Me too.
See,
I'll
I'll
use the
drive
bathroom,
home.
but
If I got to go, I'm going, man.
If I had to poop right now, I'm driving home. I'm not doing this in the power bathrooms. Everybody looking at me crazy.
I'll do it at the power bathroom.
No, I'm not doing it in the power bathroom.
As long as it's clean.
They got other stations over here. They be like, hey, they over there. They nasty.
No, that's gonna
They
have you,
smell crazy.
that's gonna have you come
over
out
there at
question-
Power 106.
That's gonna have you coming out questioning people like, who just
That's
came
what
up
I'm
out of
saying.
here?
Who? Somebody go, who did this?
Who just came up out of here?
Start blaming those people.
Yeah,
Man, that was charisma.
I done had 2 coffees today. I'm like, nah, man, it might be ugly in there.
That's crazy.
Man, people don't ain't ashamed. I go to the airport and then I go in one of them stalls. You hear the person next in the stall.
Yeah. No.
Okay, that's the only exception. When everybody is walking or when they about to go to baggage claim, yeah, you can go poop in those bathrooms. That's cool.
Yeah.
Because then you can walk out and be conspicuous and just look around and just walk and go about your day.
Man, I ain't holding nothing, man. I'm going to do it up. I don't care. I used to feel like that for a long time. But when you in school, school is a no-go. School is out of pocket unless you go to
Why,
the nurse. Unless you go to the nurse.
Why though?
Why? Kids are cruel. Kids are gonna throw stuff at you, wet paper towels at you. I don't care who you are. We looking like, oh, he boo-booing, y'all. Everybody throwing paper towels at
Wet
you.
paper towels is
What?
crazy.
Wet paper towels, man.
Somebody did that to you?
Nah, because I'm never going to use the bathroom in there.
I don't think I ever did wet. Oh wait, you know what? We
Never.
used to take wet paper towels and throw them at the ceiling so they stick.
That
I don't-
too.
I never threw that at nobody while they was
Y'all
using
was
the bathroom.
bored.
Yeah, you're scandalous.
We should throw stuff at the bus driver.
Whoa.
In hindsight, that
Wow.
wasn't safe.
Yeah,
That's
nah,
crazy.
Protect the bus drivers, man. Stay
Yeah.
away from AD.
Yeah. He got 9 crashes out here.
Yeah, golly, man.
he got.
Shout out to all the bus drivers out there,
Yeah,
man.
my boy got
I
9
learned my
crashes,
lesson. Now I
bro.
can't drive Power 106 vehicles.
Good together, man.
It's time, man. I got to get into my nerd talk because I was, kind of happy and kind of sad. Marvel, they went live yesterday out of nowhere. They had 100,000 people live, and they were showing the cast of Avengers Doomsday. Are y'all familiar with this?
Did they ever show
Yes.
the cast? Because you sent me the link, and I just was looking at a chair, and I got hot.
Well, they were showing chairs for like 4 hours.
I'm like,
Oh,
what?
wow.
Some
AD
music playing, some
is
weird music.
lost his mind.
Yeah. And I was on there for like 2 hours. And I was like, okay, what are they doing? But a lot of people are upset right now because there's no Spider-Man involved.
No Spider-Man and Avengers?
Mm-mm.
He gonna have his own movie probably.
Well, they got a new trilogy coming. You know what I'm saying? They're replacing Zendaya. They're going to get him a new love interest and stuff. So they kind of like rebooting everything.
Okay.
But they bringing back a lot of the old X-Men in this Avengers movie and stuff too.
Ooh.
And Shannon Tatum is coming back as
As
Gambit,
Gambit?
from Deadpool
Wow,
and Wolverine. So that's
I like
going to be
that.
funny. That's going to be funny.
It's gonna be
As
good.
Gambit, that was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
I love
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I love X-Men over Avengers for sure.
You like X-Men over Avengers?
Hands down.
Who's your
Sure.
favorite X-Men?
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Okay.
Wolverine, bro. Without a doubt.
You know where we from. Wolverine is coming.
You know what's crazy?
Wolverine might be from Compton, Los Angeles, and Watts all at the same
What's
time.
crazy because I know y'all was around for the creation of Wolverine. But I found out that Wolverine wasn't even like a big character until the real movies came out. I heard Cyclops was the main guy the whole time.
When we was young,
We was young.
It was Cyclops, right?
Saturday mornings, man, it'll come on. I'll watch it. It'll come on Fox, bro. I mean, I called in Fox and I won the 100th. What was the 100th? The comic book. It was the 100th one, and I got it signed by Stan Lee. He came to Cerritos.
Wow.
I went up there and met him. He signed it. But anyways, Wolverine, man, he was the go-to. Cyclops was like the star because he was a leader.
He was a leader, right?
You know what I mean? And his girl was Storm. I mean,
was
not Storm.
Jean.
Jean
Jean,
Grey.
Jean.
But Wolverine was always like second to the people, but first to me. I love Wolverine.
But now he's first.
So
Because
yeah,
of
he was
popularity.
he was the underdog, and you know people love the underdog. So they was pushing Cyclops, and they was pushing Jean, and then they was pushing the Professor. They were like the main people, but he was always like the underdog. So we like, yeah, man, we like Wolverine because he didn't care.
He was a rebel. He
He was the
in the
rebel.
crew.
Yep, and then he just started getting bigger and bigger. So that was crazy,
Yeah,
man.
he was like Achilles in Troy. He was a rebel.
It was almost it's almost like how Bart was the biggest, and then Homer started being the biggest.
Homer definitely took over Bart's role.
Homer
Yeah.
just took over out of nowhere, right?
Homer, he took over. He took over
You
for
like
sure.
Bro, what?
Homer for sure.
Yeah, because you look like him.
Thanks.
No, Homer took over though, man. Bart was
Yeah.
crazy. Shout out to the Dodgers though. I heard they supposed to have an in and out in the stadium.
Now there we talk. There we go.
That's
If-
amazing.
If the Dodgers put an in and out in their stadium.
It's over.
It's ridiculous.
That's iconic.
I'll pay a dub for a
Oh
double.
my
When was the
God.
last time y'all did a walk up at an In-N-Out?
A
walk up?
Yeah.
Oh, never. Drive through only. Maybe 3 times a week.
I can't recall the last time I did a walk up at In-N-Out.
I'm gonna tell you what I did at walk In and Out though. My daughter had a field trip, and the field trip was to In and Out.
A field trip to In-N-Out.
The field trip was to In and Out. That's what I said.
Where she live at?
And then she lived with me at the time. So it's a field trip to In-N-Out. It's the one on Ventura. So I'm like, a field trip to In-N-Out? What is this about? And they wanted a parent to go. My baby wanted me to go. So I'm like, cool, I'm going to go. Because I'm trying to get a burger. But so what it was they brought them in there to show them how everything was cooked.
The history.
How they prepare it.
So they went them all
history.
SpongeBob edition.
Bro, I looked at man. It is crazy how they really is preparing the French fries with the little French fry maker, putting the potato in there. Boom! Like in the morning, they preparing everything.
He went and bought one on Amazon. He was so impressed. He was like, they were cutting the potato with this machine.
Well, he bought what a uniform?
The potato cutter.
Potato slicer.
Yeah.
And it cuts it into the most
That's
perfect
fries.
shaped fry.
Yeah.
Yep, I got that from
Do you
In-N-Out.
still use it?
Yeah,
Yes.
still use it.
They
They had
first
the
person I went to his house. I always talk about that with you too. I went to T-Rail house. He the first person I saw with the thing In-N-Out got for the French fries. And I was like, I went home and told my girl like T-Rail got the In-N-Out thing at his house.
LA, if you didn't know, because Pun, he's the air fryer king.
Yeah.
He's the
retired.
He has
kitchen
6
appliances
different types
king.
of air fryers.
I retired the air fryers because I don't mess with them no more. I don't mess with them no
Well,
more.
unless they sponsor us.
Oh, yeah, I mess with the air fryers.
Yeah.
Okay, but speaking of the Dodgers, AD, did you see that they're raising their ticket prices?
You know what? Forget the ticket prices. Me, you, and T-Rail ordered our collab, and I ain't even got no shipping information yet for the Murakami collab. I'm hot.
Oh, yeah.
I need my hat.
I want my hat, too. That's an $80 hat.
Yeah. Well, of course they're gonna raise their ticket prices. It's
How
a
much
lot
a
of
difference?
people.
How much a difference? they raise it?
25%.
Oh, so they put the tariffs on there.
Yep.
I mean, $2.
So
man.
each ticket is going to be around $181.
What was it before? Like
that can't be
160?
an average ticket.
No, the average ticket of 181 is crazy.
No, the
And
average.
then opening
sounds
day
crazy.
tickets are going to be around $604.
That makes sense, though.
Shout out to the Dodgers, but I'll be watching on TV, brother. $600 a ticket. I got 5 kids.
Now I paid. I paid $800 to sit behind the back catcher. It was
you
one of
catch
the.
some?
It was one of the best experiences of my life, man.
Did you catch a ball?
I sure did because it's a net right there.
Yeah, okay. That was the best experience of your life.
From a
Not having your children, not taking them to In-N-Out for the field trip,
well, at a
being
sports
behind a
event.
back catcher.
At the sports event, it was tight.
Okay.
Cause you
That's
get
a
to
dope
go,
ass shit.
you get to go to the clubhouse, and you can experience that. Everything is free, and you don't even go out to the game. It's so crazy. You don't even go out to the game to like the 6th inning. You know what I mean? Like that's how popping it is in the clubhouse.
That's cracking.
Cause the game is so long. You feel me? 9 innings. So then we go out. We went out to like the 6th inning. Then we sat down. Man, I almost threw up, man. I ate so much, man. I'm like, oh, I'm getting my $800 worth, man.
Hey, I always wanted to run on the field, but I know you get banned for like life, right?
They ban you for life
If you
for that?
run on the field,
I always wanted
You
to.
get fined for that too?
I don't know.
Really?
But it just looked like
you just embarrassing. If I see you with your stomach, you running out on the field with no shirt on, and I'm with you, I'll be so embarrassed on me.
I wonder what type of fine you get. Because what happened with this is the Super Bowl halftime performance. The dude was out there. who
yeah,
did
with the
that.
flag. Yep.
But he actually got selected for the halftime show, and he did that. They didn't know he was going to do it. He was actually a part of the show, and then he went off and did his own thing. But I wonder what they did to him, like how much they fined him. Did they ban him for NFL for life, or what was that about?
All right. So one of my favorite artists is coming to the SoFi. He just announced it. Chris Brown announced his Breezy Bowl. Are y'all excited?
100%.
I'm so happy for him.
I'm definitely excited. Summer Walker, Bryson Tiller, don't worry about
I
nothing.
know T-Rail excited because he was in the front row last time dancing with him.
So he'll be in Los Angeles August 13th at the SoFi Stadium. He's bringing Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller with him. What top 20 songs do you want to hear from Chris Brown?
20?
20.
Dang.
Forget top 20.
Let's put a
Power
set list
106
together.
is doing it, so we getting there for free.
Let's
See you
go!
in the back, Chris.
This is one question that I got. He's calling it the Breezy Bowl, and I feel like he's calling it the Breezy Bowl because he is being disrespected. He is one of the artists that should have been did the Super Bowl,
I
and he's
agree.
won still. He can still do it right now. I think he'll be probably the greatest or the best artist that'll touch a Super Bowl stage
I agree.
right now, man.
He's
And
gonna
I think
kill it.
our era we should at least get to experience that once. And I think he's like, you know what, it's never gonna happen for me, so let me do it myself, man.
I ain't gonna. Me personally, I don't think Chris Brown. I'm not mad at him not doing a Super Bowl yet because he is giving us great records right now, bro. And it's like this is a better selection for when he does do the Super Bowl. Finally do it. We get to get sensational. He got to do that.
Gotta do that.
It's a bang.
Bro, he's
You know what I'm
Chris
saying?
Brown. He's been out for
Residuals right now
20
is going
years.
crazy.
He doesn't have to drop another record. This man has incredible hits.
Yeah, he's goated.
He's one of the top performers ever. I think he's probably the closest to Michael Jackson.
I agree.
In every category.
For sure. I think with the
Hands
next
down.
2 years, next two Super Bowls, he's probably gonna get one of the next two because they're both on the West Coast. I feel like they'd be like, all right, L.A., Chris Brown.
Man, if Chris Brown hit that stage, there it go, bro.
Okay, right now, FMW, we got to pick the next two Super Bowl acts for the next 2 years. We need 5 names, 5 selections. Who y'all putting in?
Chris Brown,
Number one.
Kanye West.
Kanye.
Kanye, right now.
Are you crazy?
Kanye West will give you a great Super Bowl performance.
you-
Yeah. What about Jay-Z?
Yeah, Jay-Z.
He
I
could
said
do it.
Jay-Z, put him on there. Chris Brown, throw Beyonce in there again. You know what I'm saying? We can't get enough. You can never get enough of Beyonce. Throw a country artist in there. I don't know. I don't got the name off the top
Morgan
of my
Wallen.
head.
Ooh, are we running out of
Running out of
for the
people?
Super Bowl?
Oh no, it ain't. We ain't never running out of people.
Maybe people that we like.
It's just the people that we will want.
What about Post Malone?
Oh, he'd be good.
Yeah, for
Post
sure.
Malone
That's
be
not
good.
even a question.
Yeah, Post Malone would be good.
Post Malone.
The Weeknd,
Tyler, the Creator.
Tyler
Yeah.
the Creator be good.
Okay, not mad at
Yeah,
that.
Tyler the
Scott.
Creator. Travis
Scott.
Scott.
Kill it.
For sure.
Oh,
for
that's
sure.
a great
Travis
one.
Scott is Super
Travis
Bowl.
Scott is a really good one.
If it ever go to
crazy.
Atlanta, go Future.
Future at the Super Bowl.
Nah.
Oh my God.
I love
Enough
Future.
people know him though.
That'd be
I
lit.
love Future, but come on, man.
Tell me that wouldn't be lit though.
That would be lit.
Future at the Super
In
Bowl.
Atlanta.
I don't know how good the set would be though, because Future isn't like just an amazing performer or nothing.
Has
the
the
people-
weekend?
Yeah, because you have to have that stage.
Has the weekend
performance.
performed yet?
Yeah, he did his own thing.
Oh, he did his. Or was that Bruno Mars?
No, Weekend had his whole.
So that was Weekend and Bruno Mars.
Weekend went crazy.
And Beyonce. Has Taylor Swift performed yet? Has
I don't
Taylor
know.
Swift did the Super Bowl yet?
I think I
We
can
have
see
to
that.
Google this
I don't know.
right
I
now.
don't think so.
Because if she hasn't done the Super
You don't
Bowl
think
yet,
so?
she might be next in line for next year. Well, then again, I don't know because they booed her out
The
the
Weekend.
stadium.
The Weekend was great.
The Trumpers. The
Nope.
Trumpers
She
booed
never
her.
did it.
So Taylor Swift.
No, she hasn't.
The Trumpers booed her.
Oh man, the Trumpers booter.
Yeah,
Well,
those are
guess what,
Trumpers.
Trumpers? They coming back. So Taylor Swift, Chris Brown, Jay-Z. That's
Okay.
the top 3 right there.
Tyler, Creator.
They for sure.
Tyler the Creators.
They for sure are about to be like, all right, we got to put the hip hop and rap on pause this year. We done had a nice little run. We got to let somebody else shine. This year.
But we still
We gotta let
number
somebody else shine
one,
this year, bro.
and we still top 10 on the
But
Billboard.
you got to understand, AD, you got to cater to all. You can't just cater to the hip hop heads. We got to let country in. We got to let, you know what I mean, everything else in. You gotta let
Why do
everything
you
else
think that? We
Bro.
didn't have enough country. How many Super Bowls didn't have rap in there?
in. We just did what, 4 years of hip hop?
Let
Back
it
to
be.
back?
Let it be 4 more years.
Who else we got?
We have us.
Shout out. Shout
We
out
have
to everybody.
FMW. We have each other.
They need to, what's my boy they be selling out the stadiums in Africa? DeVito, what's his name?
You don't even know his name.
Yeah, I ain't man. Shout out to him.
Jesus Christ.
He selling out stadiums in Africa.
Oh, I did bring Burner Boy then.
Shout out to the motherland.
Yeah.
Shout out to the motherland.
Oh my God.
What is his name though? Domino? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
DeVito, I think.
Oh,
It's DeVito.
another one. Great one. By herself. SZA. Let's go.
Yeah, she would
Yeah.
kill it by herself.
But technically, she just came
Yeah,
out.
that's over
Yeah.
with.
She kind of co-headlined it
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
come
with
back
Dot. You
after
can't come back like back to back.
Why you can't? Kendrick did. What you talking about? Kendrick, I ain't no.
years later.
No,
Kendrick
really,
did.
it was a couple years later.
It wasn't.
That's
presented
like back to
as
back.
Somebody and Kendrick.
It wasn't presented as that.
It wasn't presented as
It was Snoop.
No,
was
it
Dot
was
and
Dre.
SZA.
Yes, it
Dr. Dre and
was.
Snoop Dogg. Yes,
They
it
even
was.
had a commercial.
It was presented as Kendrick, and they added SZA coming out like with
Yeah.
a commercial, and it was like
He
Kendrick
threw her
and
the
SZA.
ball.
It's a promote. They
But that
toured.
was cool. Yeah, it was to promote the
Yeah.
tour. But I don't. Yeah, it was. But still, she can come out there. Beyonce even did she
Nah,
came through.
Beyonce, she did the Texans game.
Beyonce did the Super Bowl.
She did a halftime.
She did the Super Bowl.
No,
before.
I know, but I'm saying recently she came back.
And it
she
was
did the
halftime.
Texans game.
Yeah, but she did the Super Bowl before already,
Yeah, she did.
so she good.
We got some, man. LA, we got some, man. LA, let us know, man, out here who
Who's
you would
y'all
want to
want to
see at the Super Bowl. And our number one for sure is Chris Brown, man.
Bingo.
Let's go, Chris Brown.
And Davido.
Shout out to Domino's.
What you
Okay.
got?
So, Sexy Red says that she is the most hated female rapper.
Oh no,
Do
I
you
disagree.
feel like this? Yeah.
I think she's one of the most loved.
Me too.
she's the most loved. Azalea Banks is number one, the most hated female.
For
of all time.
sure.
She's number one, the most hated. Now, Glorilla and Sexy Red is getting the most love and Lotto from females I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
I feel the same way too.
Because I don't even feel like Meg Thee Stallion. Although she got the celebrity, the love wasn't really like that for Meg Thee
I feel
Stallion.
like because
How it is
Glorilla
for
and Sexy Red are like real regular people.
relatable.
Like relatable. They just like, even though they're famous and the celebrities and they have all this money, they still act normal and regular. They don't care. They're gonna do what they still like. That's just what Sexy Red gives off to me. Authentic.
She come on
You
stage
have
with her shoes off.
girls have a lot
Yeah,
in
she don't
common.
care.
She don't care.
Girls have a lot in common with her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
especially
and she
coming
still
from the
raps
culture.
about like stuff that like we're going through. Current girls are
And
going
body
through.
parts. And it's
And
great.
that.
But
So I hate that she feels like that.
I know why she feel like that, because girls don't like hate at all. They want to see every comment needs to be positive and love, and they'll pinpoint every negative one. You can have 2,000 comments right now, and those 5 comments that hate you, you'll just be looking at those and be like, "Oh my God, why do you hate me? Why are you talking that?" And you'll react to them and stuff like that. So girls, I understand. I mean, she looking at the negative and she looking at the positive, but she probably like, man, look
Tune
at all
into
of
your
this,
feminine
man.
side, T.
What's
Rail.
crazy is I
Yeah.
don't never see no hate for Sexy Red. Now, you know
I've
who I
never
did
seen
see
it.
hate
Either.
for? You know who I did see hate for recently?
Who?
Ice Spice. They was tearing her up for losing
Because
weight.
she was losing weight.
They was tearing her up on the internet
For losing weight.
for losing
Yeah,
weight.
because they kind of like, her backside, they was
But
highlighting that.
they was talking about her when she had a little weight on her.
Yeah.
They was still kind of like,
If you got her on the back or flat, they going to talk about you.
man, they was still talking about her. Then she lose weight and they like, oh, you too skinny. It's like,
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, for sure. That's why I stopped going to the gym. I was like, I was cool after
You
that.
just being
Oh my
just
God.
be fat.
Ice Spice inspired you.
Ice Spice. But she is recently, she now going viral again, baby viral, because she's getting her weight back now. She
Yeah,
put out a
yeah,
picture
yeah,
recently,
yeah.
and she's thick again, like baby thick.
She got
Man,
the
it's
yams again.
never enough. And it's kind of like what Young Miami said on Club Shay Shay. It's never enough for people. You know what I mean? Like, I'll do this. Is you want me to do this? I lose weight. You look too crazy now. Like, I'm fat. Damn, I'm too fat.
That's
like,
just why you
know
have
what
to
I
do
mean?
what makes you happy. Do whatever you feel, and people will just fall in line. And if they don't, they don't.
Yeah, like eat. Scores like these two guys.
Hey, speaking
Yeah.
of Club Shay Shay and that sit down, did you see Lotto get at her? Because
No.
at Young Miami?
Uh-uh.
Because when he brought it up,
Lizzo.
Lizzo, sorry, Lizzo. When he brought it up that Lizzo was losing weight, she kind of said like, ugh, like how you
She
like
said,
her,
"You."
yeah, like how you like her new look.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of like shot it down like, ew. So
Who said you?
So Lizzo, Young Miami.
Carisha, yeah.
So
Yeah,
Young
Miami.
Miami got at her. I mean, Lizzo got at her. Like on what was they on? They was
She
on
called
something.
her and she was like, "Why did you answer this like this? You
Yeah.
said,
Talk
when
about
he was talking about my weight loss. Like, what was that about?" And Young Miami, she had a good comeback. She was just like, basically like, no, I was saying like, to the people that judged you, to the people that talked about you.
Yeah, that's PR trainer.
Yeah,
I
but
was
you
like,
you know what I
girl.
was saying though.
That's
She
PR trainer.
What's
and-
wrong with weight loss?
But in that conversation, I felt like she was taking up for her, like, and she knew what she was talking about. She just wanted to go over it again. Like, I didn't feel like Young Miami was saying anything disrespectful. If
At
you
all.
ask me, at all, I don't feel like she was saying anything disrespectful. She just got brought up. She said something. She probably was like, huh, like what's going on, like. But it wasn't even like that. That's in my opinion, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that in my
Sound like
opinion.
you trying to get on Carisha Talks next season.
But
I will, yeah.
we definitely,
Invite me.
Me and AD definitely praised Lizzo on Community, didn't we, brother?
Sure did.
Ooh,
That
new
she looks
picture
really
posted,
good right
she
now.
looks
Yeah,
great.
for sure.
Does look
She
amazing.
looks great, and I think it's going to get greater. I had no problem with her being big before. She was
No,
always
I liked it when she was
she
big.
represented. You know
She
what I
did
mean?
represent.
She represented, and she made
She
great
had that
music.
confidence always.
Yeah.
So now she looking good.
She was looking good.
She was already looking good.
So now she
Hey, listen,
she
ain't nothing wrong
scrumptious.
with a little extra pounds.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
And she got a lot going. You know, she got a bag. You know what I
You
mean?
know what I mean?
Nah,
Plus.
Great music.
It's something wrong with a little extra pounds because I looked in the mirror and I had a gut. So shame on you. And I'm working out right now.
Oh,
I'm 4
welcome
days
to the
in.
club
Yeah.
for a whole life.
I don't want to be in y'all club.
He don't
I don't
want
wanna
to be
be
in
in
the
y'all
fat
club.
club.
Come on,
The
bro.
mic sitting no pun stomach. You know what I mean? AD getting bigger. He's still going to the gym and he getting bigger. I ain't trying to
My
hear
fat
that.
is turning into muscle, brother.
No, it's not,
Yes,
bro.
it is.
You in denial, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, AD gym process needs to be studied. Cause how are you going to the gym and becoming bigger? It makes no sense.
I'm getting bigger with muscle.
That's because AD took us to the gym, y'all. He took us to the gym, and he gonna give us a tour. He took us right to the smoothie part.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Great smoothies.
I was guilt tripping for a minute. I'm like, dang, he going to the gym every day. I need to be going with my boy. But then every day I see him, I be like, bro, you getting big.
Hey, but you go in the gym with me, I'm gonna do everything I need to do.
Cause now he asked me where can he buy 3X stuff at. I'm like, why you ask me that? You
What?
Want, you want 3X?
First of all, I wouldn't ask you that because you haven't worn 3X
Shout out
since
to
8th
Duno.
grade.
Shout out to
You know
Duno.
what I mean? Big shout out to Duno.
Big shout out to Duno, man. First 25-year-old I know that wear 4X, man.
Oh my gosh.
Size 48 G's. With
Shout out to my
respect.
boy Duno, man.
Shout out my boy Duno, man. Power 106, man. Figgmunity Radio, man.
LA's
Stay
#1 for
locked.
hip-hop.
Yes, sir.